This video we take you to South Australia's beach playground, Victor Harbour, Port Elliot and Goolwa. I've been to this area many times, but every time I go I discover something new. We're going to focus on Granite Island, Victor Harbour's major attraction, along with its Cockle Rail train and horse-drawn tram. We base ourselves in the quaint historic town of Port Elliot with its fabulous caravan park situated on the beautiful beach of Horseshoe Bay. We also visit Goolwa on the mighty Murray River, check out the seals at the barrage and give you an introduction tour of the South Australia's famous Coorong waterways. Victor Harbour is the largest of the three towns with a population of close to 17,000. The foreshore near the causeway to Granite Island is lined with large Norfolk pines. There are lots of great picnic areas and takeaway food stands. At the start of the causeway is the horse-drawn tram depot and stables. You can go and meet the horses as we did. These beautiful draft horses pull the tram across to Granite Island and back each weekday, 10:30 a.m. to 2:45 p.m. and a little later over the weekends. The Big Duck boat tours from Victor Harbour are a good option for those who want to look at the nature and sea life of the area. We tried to get on board but did not succeed. They offer three tours: the Seal Island tour, the shortest, 90 minutes, out to an island. They offer the Southern Ocean Adventure, and the longer one for a full day, the Fleury tour. The walk from the mainland on the causeway is about a 630 metre walk, very pleasant. The walk around Granite Island, I suggest going anti-clockwise, is a 1.9 kilometre loop. Takes you from 45 minutes to an hour. It's a grade 1 easy walk with undulating and some stairs near the end just before you reach the cafe. The bluff that you can see in the distance is an excellent place to drive in the far western outskirts of Victor Harbour. There are magnificent views both back to Victor and also further west. It's a very popular place for hang gliding, worth a visit. historic Cockle train runs between Victor Harbour and Goolwa on Wednesdays and Sundays. I highly recommend it. Port Elliot is one of my favourite places in South Australia. It's a quaint historic town with a fabulous beach and great caravan park. Europeans moved in the area around Port Elliot as early as the 1830s and 40s. The town was surveyed in 1852. With just under 3,000 people, it is a very laid-back holiday destination. Port Elliot's beach has surf and is a popular beach for surf carnivals. It has a well-appointed life-saving club, and just next door an excellent cafe. A walk along the headlands is a very scenic experience. Port Elliot has some great shops. There's a fabulous antique shop in this street and also a number of excellent eateries, and I love the council chambers. I guess the council rates must be pretty low in Port Elliot. The most popular store in Port Elliot is their local bakery. You'll often see people lined up down the street waiting to be served. Here we are set up at Port Elliot Elliot Caravan Park, a lovely park, very large park, one of the best in the area. Goolwa is a historic river port on the Murray River near the Murray mouth in South Australia and joined by a bridge to Hindmarsh Island. It is the home of the PS Oscar. You can take a 1-hour cruise. It departs from Goolwa Wharf at 11 AM on a Saturday or Sunday once or twice a month. Bookings are recommended. Goolwa is a very desirable holiday destination. The town was declared a State Heritage Area in 1987. It has some impressive, well-preserved mid-19th century buildings. Goolwa is at the entrance to the Murray and was a vital transport link between the wool shipped downriver from the vast sheep properties of Western New South Wales and Southern Queensland and their overseas markets. A fun place to visit is the Goolwa Barrage, which separates the River Murray from the sea, and here you'll meet a whole lot of seals frolicking on the lock. They get up to some interesting antics. As you pass through the last barrage on the Murray River, you enter the Coorong National Park. This park is a spectacular saline lagoon stretching 140 kilometres. It is separated from the Southern Ocean by sand dunes of the Young Husband Peninsula and is internationally significant under the Ramsar Agreement as a migratory water and waterfowl refuge. The Coorong National Park has something for all ages and interests in the Coorong. The serenity, the sheer diversity, and the proximity to Adelaide makes it an immensely popular park. Visitors come for birdwatching, boating, kayaking, fishing, camping, walking, four-wheel driving, and European and Indigenous cultural history. In the early days, and at their peak, there were well over 100 shacks along the Coorong. The first shacks were built by fishermen to provide shelter. Some of the latter shacks were built as annual holiday retreats by families after the war, and not having the money to afford much, used whatever material was available at the time. Progressively over the years, through various governments, many shacks have slowly been pulled down. You can take a half-day or full-day cruise with the Spirit of the Coorong. Excellent experience, highly recommended. Make sure you book ahead. If you've enjoyed this video, we'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe and give us a like.